The Y&R Spoilers recap for Wednesday, April 20, 2022, brings a surprising twist with Ashland Locke saving Victoria Newman Locke from a burning car. Meanwhile, the Newmans worry over Victoria while Sharon Rosales, Chelsea Lawson, and Connor Newman wonder what's taking Ray Rosales so long to return. Plus, Sally Spectra says the L word to Adam Newman. Y&R Spoilers recap highlights. Well, Ashland, Robert Newman, happened to be following Victoria, Amelia Heinle, as she drove while crying and talking to her mother. He ended up crashing too, and a tree kept him trapped in his car. However, when Victoria's vehicle caught fire, Ashland pushed his way out of his crumpled vehicle, burned his hand, and pulled Victoria out of the wreckage. Because his mobile phone wasn't working, Ashland carried Victoria to an abandoned structure and left her there while he went back to go look for help. Victoria came to, and she yelled out for help. Ashland returned, and he told Victoria about the specifics of the crash. A car came straight at her. Victoria swerved. Ashland tried to swerve, but the vehicle hit him, and Ashland saw Victoria run into a tree. Young and the Restless, Where's Ray? At Crimson Lights, Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, awaited Ray Rosales' Jordi Vilasuso return. Sharon Rosales, Sharon Case, had talked to Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, about how strange it all was that Ray, Chelsea, and Connor were going to the hockey game together and spending the night. Then, Nick got a call from Victor Newman, Eric Braden, explaining that they suspected Victoria had been in an accident, so he left Sharon to go look for his sister. At that point, Chelsea came into Crimson Lights from the patio to ask if Sharon had heard from Ray. She hadn't. Sharon tried to reach Ray again while Chelsea tried to keep Connor calm. Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, stopped in for some coffee after leaving the station, and Sharon checked in with him. Had he seen Ray? Chance relayed that he'd heard from Ray right as he was leaving the ranch with the hockey tickets. Y&R Spoilers recap. Worry in four-letter words at Society. Victor and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, kept in touch with security and police about the possibility of Victoria's accident. Victor also checked in with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, about if he'd heard from his older sister. Adam hadn't. Nikki wanted to go look for Victoria herself, but Victor stopped her. Nick showed up, and he hadn't found his sister either. Meanwhile, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, returned to the hotel suite, and Adam relayed that Victoria might be in danger. The couple started talking about that possibility, and Adam got upset when the talk turned to how Victoria's misfortune might be fortunate for him. Sally reassured Adam that she'd never think that of him. Then she spilled the beans that she's falling in love with Adam. Adam did a double take and asked if he heard what he thought he heard. Y&R, a life lost back at the abandoned structure. Ashland relayed that the entire car crash situation was a living nightmare considering he'd left his friend to die in a burning car the last time something like that happened. Victoria wondered if the accident was a hit and run, but Ashland told her it wasn't. Worried about the other driver, Victoria got agitated, and he tried to calm her down. She insisted on the truth. What happened to the driver of the other car? The driver didn't make it. Victoria became visibly shaken at the news, and then Ashland dropped a bigger bombshell. The driver of the car was somebody she knew. Ray Rosales. The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Take our poll ad block test. Why?